Grace and peace multiplied to you and yours in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High God, the Savior to those that keep His commandments. I hope everybody had a good day today, and thank the Most High God for allowing us to wake up and see another day with His precious breath of life. Truly a blessing, right? It's truly a blessing to be in the land of the living. For real, for real. Because a lot of people didn't make it, so we are blessed to still be here, which tells us that we need to learn, we need to know in our mind, our hearts, that we still that are here have purpose, and that's God's purpose. So I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to let you all know that I have sort of a revelation, and it's dealing with the it's dealing with some things that I've covered. It's dealing with some things that I've covered several years back. So give me one moment, because I don't even know if you all can hear me. So bear with me. It's late, so it's probably nobody on, but I'm going to say what I got to say. Give me one moment, okay? If any of y'all can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. And give me one moment. I'm outside, so might be a little background noise. I'm going to see if I can filter that out as we move on. Now, what I had to say was several years ago, this is 2025. Wait a minute. No, I don't see none on the chat, so let me close that. Back in 2019, I was having a little thing in my heart with the radicals going all gaga over this 2019 thing. And see, most of them radicals said that 2019 is our 400 years, that we're going back home. Well, and I've even heard later that people said that the 2019 was our time is up and the curses are over. But those of you that know me know that all the way up until recent years, I've been saying that the curses are real. The curses still apply to God's people. So, back in 2019, I put out this video. Sons of Ham sold sons of Shem to sons of Japheth. Now, I mentioned where the African leader of Ghana, he apologized to us so-called African American men and women, or Negroes, in selling us off to the selling us off in transatlantic slave trade. Now, we can back that up with all kind of history and facts, and I definitely can. we'll be right, but I ain't gonna do that to you. Just making a point. This is really a prelude to what I'm going to get into. Really, when I finish gathering all my research. Okay, in 2019, this happened. He apologized to us, and then everybody started going crazy. People started leaving America and going to Ghana and back to Africa somewhere and all this and that. Okay, I understand that, but see, that's the thing. You have to really, really understand prophecy because the signs in the Bible fits no other people but us, and there's still some signs yet to be fulfilled, yet to be shown to us. Because I think I even told people that it's not time to go back to the land yet, and that's based upon what Jesus said in the New Testament. You know, that's based upon what Jesus said in the New. He said to flee. That's when we're supposed to flee, when the abomination and desolation stand in the holy place. Now I was thinking while I was at work today that, okay, the current Pope Francis, he passed away, and now they, looking for a new pope. I'm thinking, now this is just speculation on my part. I'm thinking that when they elect this new pope, whoever this new pope is going to be, is probably going to be the abomination of desolation that Jesus warned us about, as well as Paul, spoken of by Daniel the prophet. But but they still have to build that third temple for him to stand in it. So that has to happen first. And then the Great Tribulation, and then when we see them build that third temple, it's time to get ready to flee. When he go over there and stand in it, it's definitely time to go flee. And when we flee, it's a very urgent thing. That's going to be a time of trouble this world has never seen or never will see. That's the time of Jacob's trouble, 3.5 years, 1,260 days. And when it's over and the Lord returns to gather his people, he gonna set up his kingdom on earth, wipe out the evil, gather his people, and some of us were chosen to help the Lord. So that means they're gonna have these spiritual perfect bodies in order to do that. But let's see, the 2019 thing, they're saying the 400 years is up and all this and that, but you still got, and definitely the Lord is right and exact. When he say 400 years, he means 400 years. Now, I'm gonna read to you. I'm gonna put on the screen. Wait a minute. Give me one moment. Okay. Let me give you something, and I'm gonna show you on the screen Zephaniah chapter 3. Zephaniah 3. Let me see. Give me one moment, because I got a lot going on here. Now, in the curses of Deuteronomy 28, when you read Deuteronomy 28, verse 49, what does it say? Let's say, okay, it says, "The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth." Now, what nation has the eagle as their symbol? America, right? But that does not mean America is Babylon. I've shown and proven time and time again that the whole world is Babylon. America is just a small daughter of Babylon. All right, today. But it says swift as the eagle flies. And one day somebody said, you know, America. I said, what? I said, for real? I said, yeah. It said, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. And then when you read Zephaniah 3, let's see. Zephaniah 3:10 says, from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliants. This is when the Lord gonna gather his people, but where he gotta gather them from the rivers of Ethiopia. Ethiopia is west of Israel, west of the land of Israel. So when you tie that in with what I just read in Deuteronomy 28, as swift as the eagle fly, you got to go way west, past the rivers of Ethiopia to get to that place where as swift as the eagle flieth. You understand what I'm saying? And you just have to wonder, you have to realize that the Bible says with these curses that's in Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26, that with these curses that still apply to this day, there is okay, I lost my train of thought. I got distracted, my bad. But there, let me see it. As swift as the eagle fly, you said, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ship. But Egypt means to us the house of bondage. So you're not only going to physical bondage, you can go into spiritual bondage, which is still going on to this day. So, and we know that you didn't have to get on no ship to go to Egypt from the land of Israel. Many times Israelites walked to and fro into Egypt. Okay, so it is the house of bondage spiritually, but the physical that shows the land where the eagle flies, right? Which is America. So, who is the only nation of people on this planet who have been in slavery 400 years, from 1619 to 2019, and really still to this day are still in slavery of the minds? So I wanted to title this 400 Years Beyond Babylon, a prelude, a lot of sorts to cover when I really put this thing together. But I just wanted to put some on your mind, and I know that some of my brothers and sisters have probably came across this themselves before, and didn't really pull me to the side and say, okay, hey, that does make sense right there, because you do have to because the Bible allows us to make common sense. So let me see. Bear with me. The Bible does allow us to use common sense, which is a wonderful thing. That's a great thing, And ever since 2019, that this is the land of our capital. Ever since 2019, all of a sudden, people been talking about reparations. And I'm not just talking about us. I'm talking about the Gentiles and whatnot, the powers that be, been talking about reparations. I mean, they having a debate back and forth. They have the Ashkenazi, however, they against it. Now, this country, America, the land of our captivity, they have been sending billions of dollars over there to the land of Israel, right? Helping these Ashkenazi or whatever. And they want to push back on us getting reparations. Everybody got reparations except us. That's a curse in itself. Everybody got reparations except us. And you know, so if our 400 years is up, we haven't gotten our reparations. We haven't come out with great stuff like the Israelites did back in the day. So bear with me and give me more time to put this thing together. But I just want to come on here tonight and say hello to everybody. And like I said before, if you would like to have your city, state, or country shouted out every first Sabbath of a new month, please let me know. Send me an email or put it in the comment section of my most recent videos so I can check it. But let me know what you think about this subject. Am I going off in the deep left field? I mean, lately I have been under a lot of stress. My mother passed away. I've been dealing with that, and it's hard. If anybody still got your parents living, hey, consider that a blessing. Because both my parents were some very wise people at a young age, and they told me many things that will help me throughout my life. Even though I was stubborn, I was hard-headed, and you know, some of it I listened to, and some of it I rebelled. You know, because typical teenagers and whatnot rebel. But you know, I just want to say, hey, I just want to say, like the Bible, like the commandments say, honor thy father and thy mother, that it may be well unto thee. Okay, and if you got your parents still living and you able to communicate with them, please make sure that you try to amend whatever strife or anything y'all got going on. You know, try to make it right. Be the person, because those are the people that gave you birth, that birthed you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here wish they still had their parents. I'm telling you, if you still got alive, even if y'all not truly a blessing, man. Truly a blessing, because I miss mine. I truly miss mine. Miss them so bad. It's to the point some days pass by recently where I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know if I want to keep on, you know, trying to bring forth the word. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it hurts. That's how bad it hurts. So appreciate your parents. Love your loved one. And stay prayed up, stay strong. Make sure you stay in the scriptures, because the only one that save you out of your troubles, the only one that can comfort you to the best of your ability is the Lord. If he sees all things, and when you get in his word and stay in his word, His word alone can comfort you. It can strengthen you. So, uh, pardon me for babbling. I got a lot on my mind, and I'm trying to stay focused day by day, one day at a time. So you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace and blessings multiply.